Exclamation, everybody, and welcome back to Soul Zero, episode 56. And there's a dust storm imminent, just in time to watch my colony fail right here. So prior to hitting record, I got a case of the Giggles, which is rare for me. So I'm going to spend probably the first portion of this video just trying to recompose myself. But we are here. We are back in Soul Zero. We're having some fun. We got some work that we need to do, and it looks like we got off scot-free there from that tornado or whatever it was. What I need to do at the moment is I need to make some more food. Our food stores are not doing so well. Our water supply is doing okay for the moment, but our food is a little bit low. We are getting some more colonists being birthed, and I also want to make sure that I get enough energy and other things. Our objective this time around is to get our terraforming project running just like we do every time. And hopefully, eventually, by the time we get the terraforming project done, we will have gotten our 6-year or whatever it is, 4-year mark for having a colony declare independence for that long. Let's plop another farm right here. Yeah, see, we're up to 35 now, which is very cool. Very, very cool. Let's get some microflora in here, and we'll take the top breed that we have. And I need to do some more biology because I would like to get these. I'd like to get these humming along even more than what they already are. So we got 2 of these 3.3s. Let's see if we can roll the dice and get something even more epic out of it. That would be very cool. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I've gotten them up to like 4.0 at one point in time. I don't know if that's the maximum or not. It seems like a reasonable maximum to me, but that is what I've done thus far. But in other maps, but not in this map. Now, where is my? Oh, there he is. Thinking to myself, where did my astronaut go? And right there. Okay, that meteorite shower looks like it's far enough away. Oh, our rover's still out there. Get out of the way, rover! Run, run, run! You're about to be hit. There we go. That would have been tragic. All right, you stay over there and be merry. 'Cause I have no way to replenish a rover once it is pulverized into dust. All right, so what did our biology give us? It's like another 3. Oh, another 3.2. Okay, this one. All right, so can I? Let's see if I can. What is this? Wow, the weather's pretty nasty all of a sudden here. I guess I can combine this one, and what else would I mean, this plus 0.6 would be nice, but I don't know if that's really gonna help. Let's just do the 0.3 here and see if that gives us a little extra oomph to our strain that's going there. I do want to get one more farm built so that I can do it right here, I think. So that we have more than enough for what we need for our purposes. I'll take the larger one that we have here that we just got. Excellent. All right, so that yield is increasing. Very cool. All right, and I want to let's expand this out a little bit further. What's my power doing? I have plenty of power right now. That is good. I'm sitting pretty with that for a change. Oh, you know what? The water supply needs a little boost. So we've got a tank down here that you can barely see. So since I'm in the neighborhood of this one, we'll come down here and do the needful. with that. Try to help out with our water supply. Put a recycling majigger on there. Alright, come on over here, my friend. And I want you to build a recycling center on this guy. Alright. And try not to get too ahead of myself with any of this stuff, because I don't want to get back into a situation where it's complaining about not having enough people and so on and so forth. Now, we're at a population level right now where I believe 36 is where I needed to be in order to do the terraforming project. I of course want to go as high as I can, but I want to keep this, let's put it this way, I want to keep this number growing. I'm not going to get this to 100 colonists. Well, I might, but I'm not going to attempt to do that, at least not on camera anyway. But I do want to at least keep affording as much housing as I can for these people. So, weather report, dust storm imminent. Oh, is that going to kill my? No, but it is very close to a thing that cannot be replaced. So let's move him out of the way. I'm a little bit scatterbrained. I'm surprised at how many storms I'm getting. There's these long quiet periods where you get almost nothing, and I have frequent storms on too. So when you think frequent, you expect this kind of level of things, but it is largely quiet from time to time. Does this guy have anything? Oh, he's got some gypsum on him, so you should return to the refinery, my friend. Probably should have just did that. Okay. So, now that crisis has been averted, terraforming project, yes, okay, so I have enough for it. I need 60 power and 20 resources. So I don't have the power for it yet, which is why I don't want to build it quite yet. But I do have the resources and manpower, which is excellente. Right now, I want to build onto this hallway here. I'm going to do the same pattern I've done all this way. I was thinking of putting one here, and actually I probably could put a habitat right there. Colonist dies due to low oxygen. Really? Stop walking into areas that have low oxygen, damn it. And actually I think I can manage that. Because I have oxygen generators right here, and there should be enough residual oxygen that I should be able to put some habitats. That's the word I want to use. Can't really put one here, and I wasn't really planning on putting one here, but possibly right here would be a good one. So we're using up all the space that we can. No space shall go to waste here. Hopefully. So, oops. No, that's not what I want you to do. I want this guy. Come over and do that. And you might as well take all this as well. Do the same thing here. Okay, good. The only problem with doing this like this is that I need to open that up to oxygen, and these guys, being what they are, will probably try to walk in there while there's low oxygen. So I might lose another one along here. Let's see, 5, 6, 8. Alright, so now it's got enough oxygen to sustain life, so we're up to 46 beds, or 46 personnel that we can have. And again, I don't want to drive this up too fast without getting replacements, so that's the other thing I want to make sure, so I don't get the random failures because there's not enough population to support the colony. Alright, so he's getting very good oxygen. That's good. This one is very good oxygen. This one is good oxygen. That one's good. Alright, good. I might have done something. This reminds me of, there was a technique, and here's where I get to show my age here. There was a technique in the NES version of SimCity where I believe it was called donut blocking, where you would have a how did they do it? They had a what was it? You would have this square of 9. I think it was 3 by 3, if I'm not mistaken, and you had all residential zones on either side. So it was like 3 and 3 on either side of the square, and then down the bottom you had of the square you had a industrial zone, and then at the top of the square, no, not an industrial zone, a commercial zone, sorry. And then at the top of the square, you would put either a police department or a fire department. And then in the middle, you would put a parkland, or eventually just a park, if you had it. And then you could put your roads around it, or put your rails around it. And that would be like, that was like the optimal way to grow a city in the original SimCity the SimCity version for NES that was out there. I remember reading about that in one of those, like, you know, Power, what the hell was that magazine, Power Pro or whatever it was, something like that. I remember reading that at the time. I remember using that as a kid when I was playing that game. It was interesting the little techniques that people came up with there. Okay, another dust storm up here in an area that's, again, is making me a bit leery. Let's move this guy all the way over here, just to get him out of the way of everything. Okay. So, what I want to do is I want to get our power up to 60. So let's get over here. Let's expand our geothermal as much as we can. Our water supply is good. Our food is good for the moment. Oh, I wanted to see, how did my biology come out here? Ooh, 3.9. Wow, that was unexpected. Okay, so we got 3.9 out of that. That is terrific. So let's get rid of the 3.1 since he is the low ball. And that gives us a little extra room here, and we'll combine this guy and this guy and see if we get something quite nice from it. Alright, so I will grab this and we'll build a geothermal plant here. I think I'm going to need probably 2 of these.
Base, do you read me?
That. And actually, you know what? Let's just make 2 of them anyway. And then I'll just set this forklift to automate. There we go. Burn up. Burn up. Boom. Alright, so he'll go off and do his thing. And I think we can zoom back out again a little bit. Just get a little bit better view of the colony. What's our resources doing? We got 800 gypsum. Clay is decent for biology purposes. Ore is coming through quite nicely with our ore mine. Loving it. Methane is more than enough for our purposes. And biology just finished. So what did we get out of it? And no, we only got 3.2 stuff out of it. I say to that. Which is the same as that, except it's not the different color, which is kind of weird. I don't know if these get indented like this to tell me that they're at the end of their line or something. I'm not sure quite if the indent means something. That's what I'm curious about. If that indenting means something. If it's like, hey, this is... Maybe that's the generation marker. Like, hey, this is 4th generation or something. I don't know if that plays a part. Like, at some point, and here's where I show my lack of biology knowledge. At some point, I would think that the biological bonds would start to break down, and you wouldn't... You reach the end of the line as far as that strain goes, and it starts dying out to a point where the strain can't go any further. I don't know if that's what this is telling me or not. What does the lab manual say? No longer be available. Crossbred. Yeah, it doesn't really say. But I'm kind of wondering if that's what this is saying, or if it's just a helpful tip to say, like, no, you just got some extra goodness here. What is this? Did this just show up? No. No, this is alright. For some reason I was like, hey, is this something I did? No, that's not anything I did. We've got plenty of power now, which is quite excellent. So let's take our 3.9 guy. First of all, let's we gotta clean up one of these. So we'll clean up that guy. We'll take this guy and we'll mix it with this guy and see if we get more of a purebred or whatever the proper terminology is. Our food is also barely not enough. Alright, so let's get another farm going. Let's have this guy go up here. Let's unautomate him. Go up here, grab some of these, and then that'll let that printer get back to its work there. Be printing all of the resources we need. And this I actually don't technically need anymore. I'm just keeping it around for the purpose of giving me 2 additional beds, but honestly don't really need it, but we shall keep it for now, just for the sake of ease of use here. And farm right there. Excellent. And what did our biology do? It's dropped in quality. I say to that. I wonder if let's get rid of. I don't remember this being here before, but maybe it was. I wonder if I can just recombine these and somehow get a diamond out of swill. I don't know if that's possible. I don't know how much as far as
Base, do you read me?
dice rolling it's doing, but let us put down our terraforming project, and I will put it. I guess I'll put it right here. Yeah, let's put it right here. Why not? Move this guy out of the way. Alright, good. And then set this guy to automate, because that's going to require lots of supplies to do its thing. So we'll get our terraforming done, which is really the next hurdle that we need. One of the last hurdles that we have here. An additional hurdle would be getting to 100 colonists, but I'm not going to attempt to do 100 colonists on this map. I could do 100 colonists on this map, but I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to attempt it. I think we've seen enough of this particular map here. I think next time around I will be moving on to the next endeavor, whatever that may be. What did this give me? Anything? Yeah, it looks like give me a 3.2 guy. I guess that's better than nothing. 3.2. Did I put... Is this the new one that I put down? Yes, it is. Let's put the 3.9 guy in there. Kind of using up the one very good strain that I have here, and I don't know. I should start combining some of the other crappier ones and see if I can get two super strains. So let's take the 3.2 guy that I just made, and let's add in a little bit more of this, and then we'll see what we get out the other end of that. How many resources? 11 out of 20, huh? And we're up to 41 colonists, so we're growing by leaps and bounds here. In fact, so much so that I need to put another farm down. So let's grab some more. While this guy is off doing his thing, let's grab some more crates here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have to take control of him because he really should be taken from this other one. It looks like the forklifts take from the closest one, which is not always the best one, unfortunately. But it's understandable that would happen. I mean, there's no easier way, really, to code something like that. So let's grab that, bring it over here, and then what I will do is just tell this guy to unautomate, have him actually manually come up here, take all that stuff, and then tell him to automate again. Re-automate. Having re-disposed of the monster. Another. Name that Looney Tunes reference right there. Yes. And then what was the result of our biological experiments? Yeah, crap. Just crap. That was the result. Alright, well, we gotta clear out some of this crap, so we'll do that. And we'll clear this out too, why not, while we're at it. So we got this guy, and then we'll combine him with... he's already got a lot of that in there, so I don't know if that's going to help. But, I feel like this will help better. Let's just try it. Why not? I'm just trying anything that seems remotely plausible here. This guy is going to be the recipient of our last strain of 3.9 stuff. And this guy is okay. This guy is okay. What's this guy doing here? He is very, very good as well. So we are making with the food. The water is going down slightly, so we should get another recycling thing going. Let's get this guy automating again. Let's go get another recycling plant attached to this guy down here, so we keep our colonists happy and secure. What did our biology do? What the hell happened here? Oh, that's right. I used up that strain. Xenomobus. Wow. Wow. That was a dramatic drop in quality right there. Okay, so that was a bad move on my part. I wonder if I combine a poor quality one with a larger quality one. I wonder if that will give me something weird and exciting. So my astronauts come down here. So my end goal of this is, after getting the terraforming project done, is to wait it out until we get the badge for surviving however many years we're supposed to survive, which I always forget what number it is. I always say the wrong number, so I'm not going to say any number this time, and just say, yeah, that number. I could, I suppose, put a nuclear power plant down, because I don't really dig into the nuclear power too much, since it's dependent on water supplies, and I'm usually suffering from shortages when it comes to that. But I could do that, I suppose, if I was really wanted to. But I have so much power right now, and well, and even with the terraformer, it's not going to be that terrible. So we got 3.0 out of it. So yeah, it did drag it down. Oops, what's going on here? Oh, the terraforming project was completed, and I must have tried to pop up the message to tell me congratulations, and I had another window open, so I just dismissed it. Okay, well, yeah, congratulations to me for doing the terraforming project. So that should automatically mean that every time I build a farm now, if I understand this correctly, every time I build a farm now, I should get very good quality soil because I have a terraformer now. So without having to do any more of the strains of microbacteria. In fact, we could test that right now. Because why not? Let's come over here. We've got the time, we've got the resources. Might as well do a little experiment here. So water is doing quite well. Food is actually doing quite well too. Converted both of these to refrigerators. I don't know if I showed you that on camera. I think I might have done that off camera. So that's why we're able to get some more food than 1,000 kilograms, which is quite nice. And what do we got here? Let's grab this. Let's do a build, and let's do another farm right here. Just to make things look asymmetrical. make those with OCD hate me right now. And yes, it has very good soil quality. However, that does not appear to change the actual yield. It's interesting. Alright. So you still do need the microflora in order to change the yield, but you do get automatic, very good soil quality. So you're not going to get less than 1 kilogram per soul of food, but you're not going to get more than it either, it looks like. Alright. That makes a good deal of sense, believe it or not. Because you still want your biology labs to be useful, even after doing that. Speaking of biology labs being useful, so we got this guy. Looks like I got a 3.0 out of here. I'm going to just combine these two and see if something good can be brought from the ashes of bad. And where are we at? 43 people now. So I want to... Let's do our expansion here that I was going to do a little bit earlier, just so that I don't run out of room for people before we actually hit our year limit that we're trying to get to. So I will do this and a 4-way hallway that way, and then another straight hallway going up this away. Maybe. There we go. And get an oxygen generator set up here.
Base, do you read me?
Blah, blah, blah. We got our oxygen generator this way. There. And have that get finished off. Right, shower imminent. That might be a bit of a problem. Let's move this guy just in case. Close, but no cigar. Okay, good. That's fine by me. A near miss is still a miss in my book. Open this up so we get the oxygen flowing down here, and then go over here, build our habitats. There, set this guy to automate.
Base, do you read
And we'll
me?
be able to open this up to oxygen, and then open that hallway up to oxygen. And we'll have room, possibly, although I'll have to move this out of the way. But we'll have room for another habitat up here, and still have room for our guys to maneuver around, hopefully. So then the only other thing we could do is expand up this way a little bit more. I'll have to move all those rocks out of the way, but I don't think that'll be a big deal. So that's good. Alright, so this is now, so I can open this up. And we'll get the beds from that. Yeah, we're getting close to the edge of what population we can have. I guess I can open this section up. I just won't open this one up until it has all the oxygen it needs. And yep, now we're up to 52. How are these guys doing? 18, 19, 17, 18, 19. Okay. Not so bad. And hallway. How are these hallways doing? 20, 19, 20. Alright. Just making sure that everything's still sound here. Alright, so that's doing well. And we'll open this. Is this doing okay? Yeah, this is doing okay. We'll open this hallway up now so that these people can walk through here if they so desire and not be breathing vacuum. All right. We have done some good things here. I think actually I still want to make it to whatever year we need to make it to in order to get the mission patch for being up here for a while. Which I assume you can get on every map, because I've gotten it once already, I think, but hopefully it's more than just a once per game thing. We need a little bit more power. We'll get a little bit more power going for the colony, and making sure that the colony still stays sustainable. We'll make it up to 50 colonists probably, and we'll do that all in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.